Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jarrett and Brandy Lambert with 633 Global over here at HPC Honduras. Just wanted to provide another update video about what's going on with the Lambert family and the Lambert ministry. Brandy, why don't you tell them a little bit about the personal, what we got going on with the family here in Honduras?
Yeah, personally, it's been very interesting the last couple of months. It's been very hot, very, very hot here.
Little rain, a lot of heat.
Yes, definitely. Just been focusing really on getting homeschooling down and fine-tuned, and actually have been blessed. Within
Yeah.
the last month or so, we were able to get a summer intern here to help kind of with the homeschooling so that we could focus a little bit more on what the nonprofit is doing and what we're able to accomplish here in Honduras. So it's been nice to have that additional help with the kids so that they stay on track and that we can get a little bit more focused on what we need to do to accomplish here. So it's been nice to have that additional help. Also looking forward to coming home in August.
Yes.
The kids are looking forward to coming home, visiting with family and friends, and spend some time with them, do a little bit of R&R. Going to be there a couple weeks, and actually going to be taking a family vacation while we're there. So
Yeah, August 1st through August the 15th, we'll
Yeah.
be in the States visiting.
So I think that's going to be nice as far as that. And looking forward to, I think we still have 2 teams going this
Yeah.
summer. So looking forward also to the 2 teams that are coming from Healing Place Church. And no, it's going to be an interesting couple months.
So it's kind of our busy season. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so on the heels of that, what's going on at HPC Honduras, like Brandy said, we had HP College first years that came just a couple weeks ago and had a great trip. We finished up some work on the bathrooms in schools in El Naranjo. Also has made progress on the kids space, the
Yeah.
children's kids space.
Yeah.
And that, of course, is where we had just an amazing partnership with the VBS from last year took up an offering, and we partnered with Kennedy Road Tabernacle
Yeah.
up in Canada,
Yeah.
and they were able to bring a team, and they were able to bring a gift, and been a lot of progress on the kids building. We've got the walls up, we got the roof in. Just last week we poured the floors.
Yay!
So I think the kids will be using it
Pretty soon.
Sunday,
Yeah.
I believe, with the floor in.
Yeah.
So all that's left is electrical.
Yeah.
We're going to need some sound system and things
Some
like that, and get
lighting.
some paint and some lighting.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. Along with that, we did a little extension on the Cooking for Christ shed.
Right.
So this is where
So needed.
families show up a little bit early for service. They have coffee, they sit around and fellowship and enjoy coffee right before service starts. It also brings the temperature down in that kitchen. It provides a lot of shade for the
Thank
ladies
you.
working in the kitchen. If you guys aren't familiar with our ministry, God has put a couple things on our heart outside of bringing the gospel and raising disciples, and he really put education and healthcare and medical on our hearts for here in Honduras. So Brandy, tell us what a couple of things we were able to accomplish with as far as the education goes.
Well, as far as the education, through 633 Global, we were able to partner with Healing Place Church Honduras and finish some bathrooms, some much needed bathrooms in the El Naranjo school. And I think we're also continuing to remodel a couple of bathrooms, existing bathrooms that they had here. So that's been a win for the children that they now have a place that they can go to the bathroom that have doors on them, and that they have additional space as well. Also, we've been able to through your generosity, we've been able to let the teachers know here in El Naranjo and Las Mangas that if there's ever a need, that we're able to help support them as well.
And again, on our giving website, you have the opportunity to choose education. If education's on your heart, that's an example of some of the things we're able to help with. And it just gives us a lot of freedom, again, because of your generosity. We can meet those needs that come up. So there's things that we try to plan for, but when a teacher comes up and say, hey, we need some fans, we need a radio, we need a whiteboard, your generosity allows us the freedom to bless them and be a good resource for them to help them with their education. So like Brandy said, we just appreciate that. So along with education, we feel medical is the greatest need here. And again, if you're kind of unfamiliar with the way God has laid on our hearts, we've partnered with Melvin and Anna Pacheco. We've partnered with them, and again, similar to the education deal, because of your generosity, we have funds to meet the immediate needs of the people. Sometimes they go to the clinic and they need tests downtown.
Lab work.
lab
stuff
work,
like that.
tests, even medicine sometimes.
Ultrasounds.
Ultrasounds, mammograms, or maybe they're having a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they don't have enough to cover that.
Right.
So again, because of your generosity, we have resources to help people in need in the moment. Another thing that God put on our heart, whenever we hear of a newborn in our community, we're going to start giving out newborn care packages. And basically that consists of diapers for newborns, shampoo, baby lotions, a mosquito net. We've also helped out with formula. We provide a blanket, maybe a little stuffed animal, just to be a blessing to the community.
Right.
So it's just a practical way to show the love of Jesus, you know, to give a gift with no strings attached.
Right.
So again, because of your generosity, we're able to bless people in that way through the medical. The clinic construction is coming along good. The first floor is about 90% done. And again, right now they're renting a clinic, so the completion of that clinic will get them from under that rental. The clinic is right next to their home. The second story of the clinic is going to be for housing for incoming interns and teams and things like that. So that'll be a huge win. So everybody that's partnered with Dr. Melvin and Anna, we appreciate that. It's so great for us to be a part of what God is doing through them and how they're able to walk out their calling here on the mountain. So so that's medical. So we're still trying to develop the G3 teams. We've talked about it. Brandy, where are we at with that? What's coming up next?
I think God's really laid on our hearts as far as, I guess, partnering up and strategically with the Gather, Grow, and Go. How, you know, we see that that's a vital part as far as being connected to the local church, and doing life with a group of people that God has put around you, and that's a way that y'all can gather in your small groups. And then we're actually providing the Go, and the Go is where you take your small group environments, the people that you're doing life with, the people that God's connected you to, and go and make a difference in another country. So we feel like that's going to be kind of like a next step that we're going, and we're kind of developing how that looks, what that looks like. And it allows you, again, a smaller group. It allows you to be a little bit more flexible, allows us to be a little bit more flexible as far as timing of your trips and who's involved and what kind of projects you might be involved in. So I'm really excited about that, because I think it gets more people on the mission field. It gets more people aware of what God's doing around the world and outside of their community, but it also then gives you the ability to strengthen the relationships He's put you in. And so to me, that's just a win-win all around.
Yeah, and along with the Go, we want to provide the opportunity for marriage enrichment. So
that's big.
you know, if you can choose projects, but also you can choose to work on your small group and dig deeper, grow spiritually on your missions trip. And, you know, Brandy and I working with marriages for the last 17 years. You know, Pastor Derek just has an amazing testimony of what God has done in his life. So, you know, we humbly offer the resources that we have with our experience and our heart for marriages and our heart for discipleship. So there's an opportunity to do 1 or 2 days of marriage enrichment or just simple discipleship with your group outside of the outreach and the Go here with projects and outreaches here at Healing Place Church Honduras. So
I think it's a win-win.
Yeah, so check out our website, 633global.org, G3 Teams page. We've actually gathered some testimonies from some people who have been on the mountain before. And of course, there's our trip brochure, which gives a little bit more details about what a G3 team trip would be for your family or your small group. So we just ask you to check that out if you're interested. That's about it, huh?
That's about it. I think we're done out here. We're kind of melting.
So that's our update. We want to keep you guys updated. You know, we just appreciate our leadership as always. We appreciate you guys who are praying for us and supporting us. We love you. We appreciate. We can feel your prayers. We're excited about the future. We're really trying to take some time and let God, you know, direct us on how we could serve Pastor Derek, how we could serve Healing Place Church, and some things He's put on our hearts. So we just ask that you pray for us, pray for clarity, pray for the family, pray for the kids. We feel them, we appreciate it, we love you guys. So
thank you.
That's it from the Lamberts at Healing Place Church Honduras. Love y'all.
Love you.